Life can be complicated sometimes, but when you find the right one, everything just seems to fall into place.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Chris and Carli. Today they will receive God's greatest gift, another person to share with, to grow with, change with, be joyful with in the days and years ahead.
I remember the first date. Carli was texting Nikki and I outfit pictures as she was getting ready to meet Chris on a blind date. She gets there and the place is packed, so Chris texted her to go to one of the back rooms, the little side room where he was seated. A little creepy, Chris. But I guess it worked because here we are today. They sat talking for hours. Carli ignored Nikki and I's escape text. And really, since that night, I don't think they've separated much since.
Chris was my best friend growing up. My right-hand man, he always had my back, even when I didn't deserve it. I mean, we were companions our whole lives. We lived together, went to the same college, worked together at the same company even. I mean, we did everything together. We even spooned together for 9 months. I was the big spoon, obviously. And then things began to change. Over time, we started to create our own lives, but this led us to meet the loves of our lives. Chris knew she was the one from the very beginning, and I could tell something changed with Chris after they met. I noticed a side of Chris that I honestly had never seen before. After all these years, he would tell me on the phone, "She makes me happy. She's a great mother, and she just treats me well. She's everything I've ever looked for in a partner." And after I had an opportunity to spend some time with Carli, I could see why he's head over heels for her. She was kind, genuine, and also funny. I mean, Carli is quick with her jokes, and she certainly keeps Chris on his toes.
I remember at the beginning Carli wanting to be around Chris more and more, but she had a huge piece of our heart she was protecting, Kinley. They used to meet at Jervy Gant Park while Kinley had cheerleading practice. And one day Kinley ran up to them and Carli told us that she froze, not really imagining how this would be how Kinley and Chris met. It was a really short exchange, but later that evening Chris texted Carli that he was so happy to meet Kinley, and if that things continued the way he thought it would, that he would promise to treat her well. He has done beyond that. I've never seen my sister so happy and so whole. I've prayed for you for years, Chris, for someone who is kind and godly, someone who does board games and pranks, and is up for water balloon fights after a long day at work. I've prayed for someone that she can share her life with, and for someone who treats Kinley as his own. Chris, you are all of that and more.
They have a love that I'd always hoped Chris would find. Carli's all yours.
I welcome you to the family, Eagle Man.
It gives me the greatest pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Chris, you may kiss the bride.
But we could go all day. Could be loved by the end of the night. Sitting here talking, kissing your lips and I'm coming alive. Well, we can start running, make a list of ways that the time just isn't right. Or we could go all day. Yeah, we could be loved by the end of the night. By the end of the night. I like that nervous look on your face when you're starting to think that you're talking too much. I like how we just met and I'm not even slightly afraid to be opening up. I like that we've been sitting here, hands moving around the clock, and I still can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. hide.